Okay, let's talk conventional medicine versus God's medicine, as I like to call it, or alternative medicine, as the medical industry likes to call it. So I had someone comment, and I know she did this in the best of intentions, but she said, please don't deter people from conventional medicine because what worked for you may not work for them. So let me make this very, very clear if I haven't already. I will never tell anyone to stop their treatment, ever. That is absolutely a decision for you to make. For me, I knew I had to follow my heart because after the chemo just sent me down into a spiral with every side effect you could imagine, that ended me in the hospital with my organs starting to shut down because my blood pressure was 60 over 40. For me, I had to look into something different because in my spirit, they call it intuition, they call it gut feeling, they call it all kinds of different things. But I knew in my spirit, if I continued with the treatment, that it was going to land me in the grave. So I had to do something different. But for you, I always, always, always tell you make the best decision for you because I will say this until I'm blue in the face. This is your health, this is your life, and you must advocate for it because the medical industry, if something happens to you, will move on. But someone has lost a wife, a mom, a sister, a child. So you have to ask questions, you have to advocate for yourself. And just so you know, God's medicine that the industry is calling alternative medicine is actually the real medicine. Before Big Pharma came along, everybody went to the earth when something was wrong with them. I'm from a little island of Dominica, and whenever I would get sick, my grandmother would pull a leaf off the tree or something out of the ground, mix it up, and give it to me. And everybody always went to the earth. That was the real medicine. And then when pharma came along, they said, no, that stuff's bad for you. That's alternative medicine. But actually, pharmaceuticals is the alternative medicine. And what they did is take from nature, add synthetic things to it so they could charge you thousands of dollars, but then we get side effects from it. And then they give you a different medicine to offset those side effects. And then pretty soon you're on a hamster wheel of medicines. God's medicine was the original medicine. And I'm just trying to share my journey with you so that you know that God's medicine exists. And so you have that option to look into other things. I have people in my comments that are saying they take the chemo and the natural medicines and it's offsetting the side effects of the chemo and it's helping where chemo alone wasn't working. I have some people that are saying they're only doing the natural medicine because they had cancer before and it came back and they don't want to go through that again. And I have some people that are just doing just chemo because they don't trust the natural medicine yet because they don't know enough about it, and that's okay. But the point is, you have to do what is best for you every time. And for me, I don't know how many of you know this, I've said this on my live before, but I didn't even tell my husband and my family that I was stopping chemo because they love me so much. I knew that they would freak out because that's all that we know, right? Until we know something different. So when I started healing and I finally told my husband, I haven't taken chemo for a long time, he's like, you've been healing from the natural stuff you've been taking? And I said, yeah. So always do what is best for you because at the end of the day, it is your health. Your health. I love you. God loves you so much, more than you know.